pilots. What we got here? We got a box that was on my porch. Federal Express bring it and delivered it on Sunday. Here it is, 1 o'clock, first day of spring, and I got a box on the porch. Matter of fact, I got two. I'm going to show you it just a second. Well, let's crack this up and see what it is. This come from Orlando, Florida. Graves RC. Now pilots, I bought 5 or 6 planes from Graves RC. I think this is the 6th plane that I bought from them. I bought this plane, I ordered this plane Friday at lunchtime. Friday at lunchtime. Sunday. Uh-oh, didn't catch me. Uh-oh. Upside down. Imagine that. Flip it over. They got this thing. They must have had to put it in an FMS box. It's just laying in the warehouse. So I didn't really want to show that. That's okay. Not a Coy Lou. She'll love me in the morning. That one. That's right, folks. I got me another Japanese Zero Flyzone. LEDs already added in the tail, in the wing tips, and of course I'll be putting landing gear on. Landing lights on it. It's got retractable landing gear. It's got split flaps, and it also has a droppable bomb. That's right. All right, let's see if I can get out of here. Down here to this thing. And that's fine. Now that thing fit right in that FMS box with it. Yeah. This is the plug and play version, okay? But if you want this plane, now the only place that I can find them, the only place I can find them is Graves. That's the only place I can find them. But right now, I'm sorry, but I bought the last plug and play. I can't help it. You'll have to get them in ready to fly now. Ready to fly. Now, if you know Dave's RC, a ready to fly version of this plane comes with a battery, a cigarette plugger, cigarette plugger. How about that now? A cigarette plug-in charger, a charger, and then you got your regular charger for the wall mount. Maybe I think that's it. Maybe this is the wall mount, and that's the cigarette lighter. One of the. It even comes with 4 AA batteries to put in the controller. Now this is the plug and play. Like I said, you don't get that controller. But the controller is a tactic. Okay? It's a tactic. Comes with everything you need, and it also comes with this secure link technology with the tactic. 2.4 gigahertz. That's when you get it plugged. Or get it ready to fly, excuse me. I'm so excited, because I've got another project. I'm gonna be turning this Zero into a totally different plane. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Flyzone. Flyzone. They give you more of a written instructions on how to wire things up there. And then they got these labels and stuff that you can put on your leads. That's pretty cool. And then you know you're not going to use them all, so you're going to have some more for other planes. So there's another little thing you get when you get these planes and stuff. You get these little extra doodads you can play with, do something else with. And grays. Oh, I got a purple one. Oh, got a purple one. Had green ones, had orange ones, and now I got a purple one. Check that out. That's where I bought this plane from, pilots. RC Life. I don't know if you can see that. That's kind of the way it looks right there. Get my shadow. Use some stickers. And believe me, I've got a good collection of those stickers. Alright, first up. Look here. Wrapped up in plastic. Got some bubble wrap around. I like to get this tape away from the thing. Let's get that off. I see. The surface horn is already installed. Now this model pilots of Flyzone is similar finish to a old LX model. I mean, it will chip on you and it will scar on you pretty pretty easily. But that ain't too bad there. That don't look too bad. My light's dying on me. I knew it would. It's got a nice finish to it. I mean, it's nice and smooth. Okay, let's slightly exercise our surfaces. Look at that. It's got a horn on one side, so you've got a steel rod going through and controlling the other side. That's the way that Flyzone does their screw mounted screws. And I think I also glue. Okay, it's got the horn is on it, but it's got that type, it kind of slides through and snaps in, so I always like to put me a little glue on each side of that. And it's also got a weird tail wheel assembly. I'll have to show you that in a little bit. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's good. No scratches, no marks. Rudder's coming out of the bag, but that's okay. That's okay. Exercise our surface. Foam hinges. Horn is already installed. It's glued in horn. Tongue and groove on the front there. I got to keep looking down because my MiG-29 is sitting right here. Tongue and groove in the front. Screws into a mount. I can see the plastic mount up inside the holes there. That's not too shabby. Okay. Now we have, if you can see it, let's see if I can get it somewhere where you can see it. We have a groove right here in the rudder. Now most of you know what that's for. Yep. The little tail wheel will have an L bend in the shaft, and it'll slide up into that groove there, and when you move your rudder, it moves the tail wheel. Okay. Looks like it's in good shape. Good shape. I got 4 knots here. I got the combination right here. Okay. pilots have to do this sometimes to their props. But we got a prop spinner. It's black, so solid black there. And a spinner and back plate. Pretty nice. But we're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a look. On this prop, they send you spacers, and most of the pilots out there, they know what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna show them to you. To put in your prop, to like a, it's kind of like a bushing that fits snugly on the prop and snugly onto the shag. They send you some of these different sizes. Now you'll use 2, and then you got the rest of them for any other plane you might need them for. Okay. We got a prop here, which is I'm trying. Uh-oh. That's one of them wild numbers there. 106, well, 1060 by, that looks like 0.3, I don't know, or 1060 by 3. Maybe that's 10.5 by 3 pitch. Yellow tips. But that'll be painted silver. I paint my Japanese props silver. And then they'll send you this little piece right here, a little piece of sandpaper on both, you know, and you put that in between the prop and the back plate, and that helps it keep from spinning. See, that's all it is, just a little piece of sandpaper. Cut. You got your back plate. See how the back plate doesn't have really a lot of, I'm trying to get it turned here where you can see it, but you can't. There it is. Not a lot of grip in it. It's got a couple of little lines in it, but just not a lot of grip in it. So they give you that piece of sandpaper. It kind of helps grip it. And then there's our solid black spinner that I'll be painting silver first, and then I'll take a red Sharpie and go over the top of the silver paint. And man, it looks like candy apple red. It's cool. And something sliding around in here. What do you got? A little mouse in my box somewhere in there? Come on. All right, we got this little doodad here. This is your bomb drop mechanism. You glue that to the bottom of the wing, and this goes up in here into a servo, and it operates the bomb. The servo moves the little hook back and forth, and it unlocks the bomb, lets it go. That's pretty cool. All right, we got 2 wiring harnesses. We got our prop hub sitting there. We got 2 wiring harnesses. That's a Velcro strip to hold the battery down. We've got a nice little antenna there now. Nice antenna. We got 2 long, looks like 2-inch screws, and 3 1-inch screws. And then we have a brass base there. I'm trying to get it in shot. Anyway, let me show you that, because that's where you got to tie into your tail wheel. I think that's what that one's for, if I'm not mistaken. It's a simple build, pilots. It's a simple build. It even gives you a couple of Allen wrenches here, different size Allen wrenches. How about that? Yep. See a little brass fitting right here in the center here. See, that kind of deals with the tail wheel, the little small tail wheel. Locks in. Yeah. Because that's not an Allen wrench right there. That's the actual rudder shaft that goes to the rudder. If I get that big screw out of the way, That's the shaft goes to the rudder, and you put it through this brass and lock it in to the tail wheel. If I ain't mistaken, if I can remember what it was. And you have those long screws for the wings and the rudder. Got that nice antenna, man. Check that antenna out. Little pressure type hub. And we got, oh yeah, I remember now, that's known. Got, this white harness only has 2 leads to it, red and black, that's for the LEDs. And you got your ailerons. Okay, pilots, let's see what it's like. There's another instruction manual. That's it for that little box. And there's what we're looking at, pilots. It's gonna be turned into something totally different though. Totally different. Totally different. That's right, you got me. We got one little small doodad here left, and then we got the big stuff. The big stuff. We got our bomb pilots. But I won't even be using this bomb. I've got 3 other bombs coming. Come on, baby. I'm gonna have to get my key to Fort Knox over there. Check out the bomb. Check out the bomb. See the little rod inside right here? That goes straight across, that little hook goes up in there and hooks onto it. And you hit the servo and it releases it out. Look at that. But like I said, I'm not even gonna be using this bomb. And this thing's got some weight to it too, man. That's plastic right there, but I bet that's some kind of a steel rod they stick up in there and put some weight to it. So I've got 3 1400 millimeter zero, FMS 1400 millimeter zero bombs ordered. They're bigger. They're bigger. And I'm going to show you why I got them in just a little bit. But here's our wing. Check it out. Now this is a doozy here, pilots. This is a doozy. This wing is operated flaps, flaps, retracts, and ailerons. I'll have to get Fort Knox again. All operated off of one single servo for each one. Ailerons have one servo, flaps have one servo, retracts have one servo. I'll show you that mechanism here in just a second. I'll get the Fort Knox open. Okay. Navigation lights already installed, and I will be putting landing lights in. Okay. Oh man, that's nice. That's nice. Yep. Ailerons are already hooked up. Flaps already hooked up. So, retracts already hooked up. We've got, let's see here. Yep, that operates the flaps, okay. We got one servo here. Note the big long arm on it. That operates our split flaps. One servo operates both sides. All right. There's nothing hooked to the servo. Oh, okay. This servo is the bomb drop. That's the one that you hook that little rod through, and it's the bomb drop servo. Now, the other servos are inside this compartment in here somewhere, okay? Because there's a servo somewhere It might be up underneath this plastic, because if your landing gear servo goes bad, you're in trouble, because it's buried in here somewhere. And it's one servo, same with the flaps. It turns, pushes a rod in here to operate those rod-driven landing gear. And you've got the rods inside here for the flaps are all covered with a nice little shield on it. And I was wondering, that aileron servo. Oh, okay, I see now. Each one, I was wrong on the ailerons. Each one of the ailerons has got its own servo up underneath a cover here. Okay, yeah. Now, man, look at that finish. And I'm not painting nothing. Not painting nothing. It's all staying exactly like it is. Got all these here. Now, like I said, it's got that little sheet of decals there to do your labeling with. So you guys sit there guess and figure it out. I'm sure, you know, maybe other. But retracts, look at them retracts. Look how good they are. Now, Flyzone retracts is not exactly the best. Okay. Not exactly. But I don't see no real bad marks on it anywhere. Navigational lights on them. Nothing real bad. Just a little nick here and there. All right, pops, here we go with the big boy. Oh yeah. Flyzone Japanese Zero fuselage. Uh-oh. They have made a mistake, pops. They have made a mistake and put a receiver in there. Oh my God. That's not supposed to be in there. So Dave's RC. Looks like you might be getting another receiver soon. There you go. I'm gonna get Fort Knox open here. Piece of tape off. Get that piece of tape off. I mean, it's even got a piece of Velcro on the bottom of the receiver already. Let's see. I'm hitting something. Oh, I see what it is. That receiver's supposed to be stuck on up in there in the fuselage and it's come loose. And my Velcro glue is sticking to the plastic here. Alrighty then. Oh. Cow is magnetized on. Cow is magnetized on. Look at that motor. Not too bad. Looks like the ESC with a built-in BEC is a 40 amp rated for a 2S to a 4S. That's what I can see on it. I don't see no writing on the motor. I think I only said it had a brushless motor. Yeah, brushless motor and ESC. No numbers. I'll be painting the inside of that silver. That's glued in. But no paint work on the outside, just the motor's gonna be painted silver. Pre-installed machine guns. Let's see if we can get here. There they are. Pre-installed machine guns. Not too shabby of a compartment there. I don't know if you can see any kind of dials or nothing. But the pilot looks more American than he does Japanese, but you know how Most are. I take them out, and I got pilots right over here. I'm gonna show you the pilots. Since that light's dying, ain't no sense in putting it there. All right, let's see here. We got a rod for a rudder. We got a rod for an elevator. We got an LED in the tip. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. It's all screw together. Got the exit hole. And I don't see a scratch on the pilots, and I just love that because I wasn't going to be doing no paint work, and I was hoping it'd be in good shape. Heck yeah. The antenna goes in a big hole right here in the canopy. But I'm going to be, the canopy's going to be totally different. Canopy's held on with magnets, 4 magnets. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a Dean's connector on the ESC. We got our servos back here. Easy access to make adjustments. Pretty good size bay there, huh? That's right. Okay, pilots. Now that we're done with the unboxing, now we're going to show you the project. The plane that this is going to turn into. Out of the box. All right, pilots, what we got here is a Japanese, if I'm not mistaken, it's K-63. But this is a Judy level bomber. Okay, that's a Judy. Note the canopy, multi-glass birdcage canopy with a gunner in the back. Only a 2-passenger plane, pilot and gunner. And then it's got 3 large bombs that go up underneath it, like so. Okay. Now, yes, the center bomb is in a bomb bay, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with that. It's still going to have the outside belly bomb hanging from it. But the 2 larger FMS 1400 millimeter bombs is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to turn one of them into the type of bomb that I can hook onto this by just using the hook mechanism, cutting the hook mechanism out of the other bomb and putting it into the FMS bomb. But I mean, if you look at it, pilots, I mean, it looks just like a Zero. I mean, come on now, think about it. It's the same size. I've put this next to the 1/48 scale Zero. It's the same size, for crying out loud. It's the same size as the Val dive bomber. Like, I mean, retracts. So I'm gonna turn that plane into a Judy level bomber. That's right. Now we got another unboxing here, folks. That's right. Note the canopy. Note the canopy off of a BF Dynam BF 110. The scope. Note the scope on the plane. The scope. I was gonna put extra red stripes on it too, Delray. And what we got here? Promotion RC. Let's see, no, wait a minute, excuse me, misspoken. Horizonhobby. Horizonhobby. has the FMS pilots. I'm gonna get the number up right here. If that's it, if you can read it. It's the FMS PT-17 pilot. Now that's the pilots that I put in my Japanese Kate torpedo bomber. Now this is, remember this is only a two-man plane. And that's who's gonna be piloting my Japanese Zero. And that's the one that's gonna be operating my gun. I got to hand make my gun. I've been looking on the internet, I've been to Walmart, looking in the toy department. Just can't find another gun, but I got to hand make a gun, which ain't gonna be really a problem. Might not look as good as my Kate torpedo bomber gun. But there we go, pilots. There's my Judy Japanese level bomber. I'm out.